hearing about how everybody is making money by writing books, but how many ways can you make money? I think there are at least 10 streams of income that you can have from just one book. My name is Michelle Downey. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about affiliate marketing, having an online business, side hustles, and especially how you can start a business with little or no investment. If you stay all the way to the end, I've got a free gift for you, and I'm also going to share with you how I started my online business. How many streams of income are possible with just one book? Let's get started. What is the importance of multiple streams of income? Let's look to somebody who I think has a lot to say about business that we can take to heart. Warren Buffett, arguably one of the best businessmen of our generation. There are two quotes I want to share with you. The first is, never rely on one source of income. And that is what a lot of people are doing out there. They have their one job 9 to 5 that they are using for their source of income and wondering why they're not financially free. The second is, if you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And this quote talks about the importance of passive income. Passive income is when you generate one thing and then you make money from it over and over again. And books are a great source of passive income, and even better, they're a source of multiple streams of income. When it comes to writing a book, a lot of you have probably seen programs out there that are telling you that you can have AI do all the work for you. I want to warn you against this. AI is a tool. You can use AI or artificial intelligence to help you with the book outline, give you some ideas, maybe even go through some drafts with you. But do not rely on AI to give you your finished product. You will need to edit any book that AI gives you, and you will also need to personalize it in order to gain trust and to show your authority in a certain niche or whatever the topic is that you're talking about in your book. Currently, Amazon does have a place for you to indicate when you're listing your book on their platform whether or not you used AI to generate your book. I suspect in the future, the not so near future by the way, that Amazon is going to separately categorize books that use AI in the generation process. So please be warned now about relying on AI solely to generate your book. Use AI as a tool. So let's learn about all the streams of income you can get from a book. The first one is the most obvious. Royalties. Royalties is when someone purchases your book and then you get a very small amount of money from each purchase of your book. But royalties are literally just the tip of that iceberg. I want you to think beyond royalties to the other streams of income. The next one is how you maximize your streams of income from that book. And that is by having your book in different formats. People still like to give books as gifts, so it's important that you have a hardcover or softcover version of your book. And people also want books to be accessible. And that's where you want to make sure that you have a digital format of your book. The most widely used digital format of books is KDP or Kindle Direct Publishing, an Amazon company. The next way I want you to think about how you can make money from your book is not by people reading your book, but by people listening to your book. And that's where another Amazon company comes into play, Audible. Audible is where you can have a subscription or you can buy credits in order to listen to books. And people are doing this more and more. It is really popular, especially with people going back to work and being in their cars more and more, and they can listen to books while they drive. However, I want to give you some helpful tips about Audible. The first one is that there is a country restriction. So you have to be located in either the US, Canada, the UK, or Ireland in order to publish your book on Audible. If you're not in one of these countries, however, there's a workaround, so stay with me. Next little tip with using Audible is that when you list your book on Audible, you need to put a cover as part of the description. And they are still using what I would call the CD format or the Instagram format of having a square cover as opposed to the rectangular format you're most used to with books. So when you are creating your book, if you're using an illustrator for your book or a photograph of your cover, please make sure you think ahead and you not only have a rectangular version of that cover, but you also get a square version of that cover so it'll be easier to list with Audible. Now let's talk about if you're not part of one of those countries. Then you need to find another way to list your book in a listening format. And that's where Find Your Voice or Authors Republic comes in. That is a way for you to get an Audible version of your book without using audible.com. The next way I want you to think about having income from your book is by listing it on different platforms. Amazon is not the only game in town. Here's a quick screenshot of all the different places that you can list your book. So please think about not only different formats of your book, but also different platforms to list your book. The more places your book is available to buy, the more accessible it is, the more money you are going to make. You want to have your book also available to more people worldwide, not just English speakers. I would really encourage you to get a translation of your book. And the most obvious language for you to translate it into is going to be Spanish. A lot of the American population speaks Spanish. You've got Central America, South America, people in Europe. Spanish is a great way for you to test out how your book does as a translation. In getting your book translated, there are AI tools available. However, I want you to have an actual human being read the translation. AI is not perfect, and you're going to have someone check it to make sure that it's correct. But it will save you money if you use AI first and then have someone just review what AI has given you. If you've created a book, think about other versions of that book. Could you get a study guide? Could you have a journal that goes with the book? You can list those two books separately on platforms, but it's even better if you can also list it as a bundle. And right now, Amazon does allow you to do this. You can bundle your books together, and then you can go ahead and give people a discount for buying the 2 or more books in a series or in a bundle. I'm sure you've seen this done before. That's another way to maximize those profits. Next, you want to think about a way that you can maybe have an online course or a certification. Let's say you have a book about self-sufficiency or how to use containers to grow vegetables or beekeeping. You could then use that book as the basis for an online course or create a certification program. People can show that they understand the concepts and have put them into practice. And that's yet another way for you to have an income stream. You could also create a launch team. There will be people who will pay in order to be part of an exclusive group so that when you're launching a new book or a new product associated with your book, that you could go ahead and get them to review it for you ahead of time of everybody else. You could also have a membership program. Let's say you want to have like an online book club where you study your book chapter by chapter. This is something that people will pay for, and then you can host those live seminars. You can also just have live seminars on their own about whatever your topic is that you're discussing in your book. You can also start charging to be a consultant. You'll be amazed that once you have a book about a topic, it gives you that extra authority to not only be a consultant, but also to make money by having speaking engagements. I hope that this has sparked your imagination about how one book can give you multiple streams of income. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this information helpful and that it sparked your imagination regarding how you can make passive income. If you would like more information about affiliate marketing or having an online business, then please remember to like and subscribe. I also did promise you a gift, and if it is an ebook, of course. It's a digital book that shows you the power of high-ticket affiliate marketing. I also promised to tell you about how I started my online business. For a business owner, you need to learn the fundamentals and get the education you need in order to start your business the right way. You want to learn from people who've already made all those mistakes so you don't have to repeat them, and to give you the foundations you need to be a success. If you click on the links down below in the video description, you get access to that free ebook and also my recommended affiliate marketing courses. In the meantime, I hope to see you on one of these next videos.